Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
Hello. You didn't expect to see me this early. That's because it's part of my Dirty Tricks campaign, that is. My Dirty Tricks campaign against you. That's what it is. Right. Being as we're going down this Dirty Tricks route of you lot all getting together to try and do me up like a kipper, and me trying to get together with me to try and stop you doing me up like a kipper. And one of the ways I'm going to do that is I'm going to keep orchestrating one way or another for these numbers for the gold coin to keep getting called out. Because then what that means is, in order to keep on top of it and to keep on top of your spreadsheets and your groups and your chats and everything, it means that some of you have got to go back and back and back and watch again and shoot through, and that will knock up the amount of reviews, etc. You know, if we've got 100 people looking at, say, 5 videos twice, that's 200, isn't it? So that's the idea. So that's what I'm doing. So every now and again, I'm going to be coming on and catching you out early. I'm going to be doing longer streams. Well, especially when I'm on my own, like I am at the moment. So I can just get away with it and do it. But you're at work with me, which means that you have to just sit there and watch me. Another one gone. Shares. Second one gone. Shares. Same name as me, that is. Just said to him on a compliment slip. Are we related? Because I remember that name. That person's been with us for a while. Same name as me. Right. Have a look at this. So you might be thinking, oh, I'm going to tune in to win. Oh, it's going to be exciting. Oh, I've got to see what I'm going to see. And you ain't. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing me at work. But in a minute, I might give out a free guess. And then that means that's another guess you have to keep on top of. Why are they still asking me for that money? Statement of... That's a lot, man. I don't want to play that. But we have to do what we have to do, don't we? And so it's another bit of paperwork I've got to deal with. I hate paperwork. Christa, yes, Ian, but I'm having words with Fran, and you're never being left on your own again. Like it. Like it, like it. Now, I've got here a list, and on this list is everybody that is a YouTube member. And just for joining as a YouTube member, and it was Carl that gave me the idea the other day, just for joining as a YouTube member, you're going to get one free guess. Just the one. But you're going to get one free guess. It's totally over and above whatever else you get on your membership. But anybody that becomes a YouTube member will get one free guess. And anybody that joins us on Patreon will get one free guess. Anybody signs up to come on the thing at Patreon. So let's put that there. Try and tidy up the desk a little bit so we know where we are and what we're doing. Put that in there. I do try and keep my desk tidy. Put that in there. And go in the bin. Oh, I've got to organise a couple of parcels as well. And I'm coming off about 1:45 because I've got to take a phone call. Colin Heath. Ah, right, that's it. As well. So last night we had a good one. Colin Heath came along. I was going to do a deal whereby if anybody buys a set of the 3 memberships, then last night I said if anybody buys a set of 3, then they can have 25 free guesses. And Colin didn't know that I was going to do that. He just contacted me, unbeknownst to that. It just happened to be at the right time, and he said, "I want 4 of each," which immediately gave him 100 free guesses on what I just arranged. So he had 50 of them last night. He's got another 50 to go. Let's see if we can go in here. So let's see if we can join you, so I can see whether I'm talking to myself at the moment or whether we've actually got anybody in there. There we go. We've got 6 people. Yeah. Morning, Lorna. Thank you very much for yesterday. Don't expect you to do that all the time. Oh. It's here. See, I keep forgetting. I should have put a white undershirt on. Screen, it's just dirty. Thank you, Lorna. Excellent. Now, what that means is, out of the people that are watching, I have this list of, I've got this list of YouTube supporters, and by the side of each supporter, it doesn't matter me showing it because it's the names that you use on the YouTube, so it doesn't matter me showing it. So where you've got the names of the people, so the first one at the top is HMS Belfast, it says. Right, so you see that, HMS Belfast, showing support. So next to it, I'm going to write whatever the number is, the free number is that HMS Belfast has a go at. Ian Menham can have a free guess, and I'm going to write his guess there. David Clark can have a free guess, I'm going to write his guess there. John White can have a free guess, and I'm going to write his one there. Got it? So, as and when any of you come online, I'm going to have this piece of paper by the side of me. And as and when any of you supporters come online, if you haven't had your free guess, you can stop me and go, oi, oi, Ian, excuse me, I'm a supporter, can I have my free guess? And we will give you your free guess. It's that easy. So if you're not a supporter already on YouTube, join. And you'll get one free guess. So far, we've had over 100 guesses, and it hasn't gone. Free guess number 900, says Chris. Chris. There he is. Chris's free guess, number 900. There it is, written down. See, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to write it right by the side of your name like that. And I'm going to keep all the numbers I write down that people guess. I am going to keep them. Because I suddenly thought, what do you do if I just throw them all away? I'm not going to tell them anything, I'm just going to keep them. What do I do if I throw them all away and then I go, right, this was the number, this person's one, and someone goes, oi, that number was called out before. So I better keep all of the numbers that people call out so that they can be referred to, and I'll perhaps what I'll do is we'll have one of these pockets, and then we can keep all the scraps of papers together in one pocket. Right, so all the scraps of papers that are all the guesses for people, we'll keep in one place. Right, and we'll keep that with it in the front of it. And now we've got it all together, and anytime anybody comes on and has guests, whatever, we've got all of that stuff together. We'll keep it all in the same place, we will. That's what we'll do. So, unlucky Chris, not correct. Was that a wild stab in the dark, or was there any reasoning behind the number 900? And I think just to make it easier for me to read, I might just... Oh, how can I set up a couple of cameras? So, I'm going to put a little mark by his name, just so that I've got a mark on the right and the left. So I'm going to do reason, but not saying why. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. It makes me curious, you see, because people come out with all these numbers, and they're all like weird numbers, and I think, oh, where'd you get that one from? Why'd you say that? Colin last night, he was all over the place. Numbers high, low, middle, everywhere he was going. Right, so all of the people that are supporters, anybody watching that's a YouTube member, you have one free guess. So just come forward, say, yep, I'm a YouTube member, or just a thumbs up, or anything like that. If you're on now, we'll know you're a YouTube member because your name will be in green. And then you get one free guess, and then I can cross you off the list. And one by one, I'll go through everybody and give them a free guess. Just as a little something for joining. You can't get that anywhere else on YouTube, can you? No one else will give you that anywhere else on YouTube. What was I going to do next? I've got those two to do. So that's handy. So let me get that back. Oh, we've got Phil and Scott. Okay, Phil's there. All right, Phil Corbett. You got one free guess, Phil. Let's have it, if you like. Yes, you can, Scott. If you want to donate your guess, you can donate your guess. Someone's going to feel a bit gutted if they donate the guess and the donation wins. Absolutely. 0999 says Phil. Let's find Phil Corbett. There he is. 0999. That's Phil Corbett's free guess done. And it's not correct. Being as you're there, Scott, you got a free guess as well. You know me, I can't get the dinosaur. Who would you like to donate your guess to? We have that first. We have who it goes to first, and then we have the guess. And that applies to everybody, by the way. We make sure we're absolutely clear, because it's big bucks we're talking about, so we make sure we're absolutely clear where you want it to go to. And then if it wins, that's where it goes. So anyway, you don't have to do it now. You can have a think about that. A mod of your choice. We ain't got any mods on though. We've only got Lorna on, so I can only choose one. Or we've got Chris on as well. So either of those two. Chris has already had a guess. Lorna, do you fancy having a guess? But you have to say where it's going to first. I can't have that conversation. You have to say where it's going to first. Scott, you nearly caught me out there. Bugger. I told you. I want to know where it goes first. Where's it going? If the number happens to be a winner, where's the prize going to go? The charity of your choice or my food bank? Your food bank. Okay then. Would you mind, Lorna, having that for him? And just guessing a number, and then and it will go to the Weymouth Food Bank if you happen to be correct. Chris has already had a guess so far. Would you be up for that this morning? Take a wild stab in the dark. That would be so funny, wouldn't it? If someone donated a guess, and then that guess was the winner. Wouldn't that be funny? It would be rip-roaring. $9,394 says Lorna, 4 Scott coins. So 9,394. The right charity. Probably Asterix. 9,394 is not correct. Will Snell, your free guess is 8123. That's not correct either. Okay, that's working all right. So there we have now. Look, whoops. Everybody's getting their free guesses. See? So when someone comes on and they haven't had their free guess, we can let them have one. And then if we get another new member, somebody's thinking, oh, I might be a member, then as you become a new member, we can add you to the list and you can have a free guess too. You don't get one a month, you just get one. Because you get the other bonuses for the rest of it. Anthony Hawk. Why don't I just keep that bit of paper out? That'll make sense. Anthony Hawk, free guess, yes please. Okay, Mr. Hawk. That's fast, I've got you. Go on. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. 1066. That's let's see, 1066, 1066. That is the Battle of Hastings. Anthony Hawk. I think it's Battle of Hastings. 1066. Got correct. Not correct. Now I have to walk. Are you about, Chris? I have to walk down the garden to go and get a parcel for Rebecca. So, in order to send off. So, could you just play an advert back to back for me? And Lorna's in, and Lorna Jones. If you just play 2 adverts back to back, I will go and get that parcel.
now. Take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
I'll have a couple of those efforts. This is the one, the parcel. I can't even remember what's in it. 1,902, so that's just under 2 kilos, which works nice. And so I'm going to have to come off the comments a minute. So talk amongst yourselves and chat about the numbers that have been called out and stuff. See if anybody needs any help with putting the list together. And I'll be back in a second. And I'll just try and book this parcel. Sorry, you need to be logged in. I just hate it when people don't have a login button showing. Where's the login button? I'm already logged in. Okay, I need Rebecca McIntosh's address, please. Chris, I don't think I've got it in. No. So I could do with Rebecca's address, please. If you could text that to me, that'd be great. Cancel. So I might actually come off at 1 when John gets here because I've got some stuff to do with John. So I'll be on for a little while, probably about 3/4 of an hour. So that's Rebecca's parcel. I'm address to do that one. What's the other one I needed to do? Oh yeah. Just a second. So, funny thing happened that makes this a little bit easier for me. In some ways. Is that Nanny won £100 worth of shopping. And she prefers Tesco's. And I got a load of Tesco's vouchers. And Tesco's, that was for the birthday, and Tesco's for us is too far up the road, Sainsbury's is around the corner, so we never go, so I've never used them, I don't use them. But I put the vouchers in the kitchen and said to Fran, right, let's, I can go in with the shopping the next time we need to use them or whatever, or we'll go to Tesco's or whatever. So I'll take 100 quid's worth of these out, give them to Nanny, who will be able to use them, and I'll put 100 quid in to the pot for Fran. I'm just trying to work out how much they are. You can join that. 2, 3, 49. Right, okay, so that's 48. Right, so we've got 49 on each one of these. Right, there's 49 on there. So if I do 2 of those, that should be about right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Yeah, that should be about right. And then just put in, what else can we put in? A couple of quids we need to put in to make it exactly 100. Well, there's a couple of quid. So that makes that 100 quid for Nanny. And then we can get that one off to her. Card or something. See what I mean about being at work? Now, here's the thing. Out of, and this is where it's going to do your absolute boxes in. Who else we got? So, RJ, what we're going to do now is we are going to give away a free go to every member. Put that in there. Put that in there. So we are going to give a free. I have all the numbers if people are missing them. Ooh. So RJ, everybody that become a member of the YouTube gets a free guess, right? So a couple of people have had their free guesses. So you have a free. You're a member, aren't you? Yeah. So you have a free guess. Would you like to have it now? A free guess, any number you like. And we're going to give everybody that joins the YouTube, regardless of their membership, we're going to give them a free guess. 5, 4, 6, 8 says RJ. 5, 4, 6, 8. Is not correct. And there's everybody getting their free guesses. We have Lorna Jones is in there, and Lorna, you also get a free guess. Go Lorna, go Lorna. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Quote RJ crying. And this is another thing. See, when I do things like this, like today, and you're at work with me today, so you just see boring me working. So you just sort of got me on in the background. It's not worth watching because there's nothing to watch. But you have me on in the background in case something happens, like in case I do a giveaway and give you a free guess. And then, all of a sudden, what was that number? 1981, says Lorna. And it is very doubtful that Lorna will ever, 1981, say a number that's already been called. It's not correct. Well done, Lorna. You're not correct. Okay, so there we go. We're working through the list of all the members. Everybody gets a free guess. Any other members out there that are there, want their free guess now, just step forward. If not, you can have it later. And that, let me tell you, that's going to be really important to you. Really, really important. you're going to want to have one of these in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse, by your phone, on a dressing table. You're going to want one of these to hand. Because a lot of the times I do a little giveaway of a free guest, I'm going to use this. So you've got to make sure you have got this at all times. What a great way to make sure people have always got your details. Little thing I thought of. Right, so now we need an envelope. I'll even use that one. And I'll cut it in half, but that might actually work. Oh, look at that, it don't quite fit. Look at that, I could use that as well. Right, I'll start I am. Now I'm gonna have to use a whole flipping new envelope. Right, so, and I will carry that on for a little while. I don't know how long for, I'll carry that on for a little while. If somebody buys a set of all 3 domains from now onwards, well, today, not from now onwards, because I might not do it tomorrow. I've got to say I'm doing it. So every now and again I'll do it, but I'll do it again today. If anybody buys a set of all 3 memberships, I'll give you 25 free guesses. Live, online. Now I'm going away from the chat, so you've got a few minutes to chat privately to each other. Well, I'll just go and find Nanny's address. Da, na, 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 na. This is. Da, na, 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 na. As I often tell Fran, I'm just a man trying to make a difference in this world. So, oh, I've got a little something to tell you about, as it happens. There is a little something to tell you about. So, there has been a bit of an escalation, which is a shame, but it's always the case, isn't it? So, there has been a bit of an escalation in that, because I said what I said about change range and said what I said about the video that they put up, and I said to you, go and have a look, all you coin tubers, go and have a look at that video and see what you think. I thought it was in very bad taste. It's not for me to dictate. I didn't ask them to take it down or anything like that. Free country, free speech, and I believe in free speech. But I also believe that in the realms of free speech, someone has the right to go and go, I'm doing this, and someone else has the right to come along and go, you can do that, but I don't think what you're doing is right. So I have free speech. You can't just have free speech on one side of the coin. That's just not quite fair, is it? You know, free speech is free speech. They're free to say whatever they want to say. I'm free to just come along, see it, and go, yeah, that's not very professional. That's the sort of thing I would expect some of these numpties that we've been talking about to do. It's not what I would expect you to do. I thought you was a lot more professional than that, especially with all the chats that we've had privately by Messenger and stuff like that. It's like, I really thought you were a bit more professional than that. But then it wasn't him. It wasn't Lee Holt making the video. And now I'm wondering whether or not even the person I'm talking to is Lee Holt. You know, was that the same person I was talking to yesterday? Sometimes the rhetoric, the text is a bit different. And you think, am I talking to the same person? What if there's more than one person at change range? It's possible I'm not talking to the same person. And therefore it makes it very difficult to have proper dialogue if you're not necessarily communicating with one person. But anyway, I digress. So, why did I mention this? I mention this because since essentially knocking them for what they did on that video, taking the mickey out of all the coin tubers, the way that they did it, and again, free speech, all that, it transpires that the guy who had the squeaky voice behind the camera, that guy is now inflamed. He thinks I shouldn't be saying any of that or anything. They obviously think over there at Change Range, because they're on such a high pedestal, that they can do whatever they want to do, and a bit like 288 Group really, and the Royal Mint, they can just do whatever they want to do, and they do it because they are sponsored, they are backed, they pretty much are an Ian Glenn Westminster Collection Group. He allows their links in, but he doesn't allow anybody else's. That's just blatant discrimination. And they excuse it by saying, well, we have to because 80% of our members want to post their links. Don't matter what the rules are, whatever the rules are for the group. You don't bow to the pressure of the people that are in the group, otherwise it's not your group anymore. It's now a Westminster Collection Group. Anyway, I digress again. So this guy, absolutely inflamed. I've tried to find out what his name is. And I think his name might be Dave. I'm not too sure. But a couple of people have mentioned that. Anyway, so he is inflamed that I've had a pop at him. Doesn't think he's done anything wrong. So he is now going off and complaining. When I say complaining, I mean writing letters and so on, everywhere. It appears he's complaining to the Gambling Commission, and he's complaining to this place, and he's complaining to that place, and he's complained to our hosting providers, and he's complained to other people as well. They are making themselves really, really busy behind the scenes to do us as much damage as possible. Why? Why do they want to go to all these dirty, underhanded ways of hurting somebody? Why would you do that? I didn't do that. I'm not going off writing letters to everybody. I'm not trying to get their hosting stopped and trying to get the Facebook to take down their page and trying to get this and trying to get that and causing problems with their payment providers and causing problems with the customers and members. And I'm not doing all that to them, but they're doing it to me. And then they wonder why all of a sudden, I bite them. There is an old saying that if you kick a dog, sooner or later that dog will turn around and bite you. If you poke enough, sooner or later the person you're poking is going to bite you. He's going to turn around and he's going to go, no, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about what you're doing. I'm not happy about the way you talk about us. I'm not happy about the way you talk about my members and my customers. No, I'm saying something. Can't do it. So because I've taken a stand against the likes of Lee Holt and Change Range, as well as Ian Glenn and 288 and Royal Mint and Change Checker and all the rest of it and all these other idiots, because I've taken a bit of a stand against them and I've said, no, what you're doing, it's not quite right. It's just not quite right. Giving people a kick in online, putting a boot in, it's not right. Not apologising for it online, so the people that you originally told all that crap to still think it's all crap when you know different. That's all right. And doing all the attacking behind the scenes, it's not right. It's dirty tricks. It's like you've got to wake up. You've got to sort of if you go into that realm, you've got to wake up one day and you've got to go, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? The reactions from me let out a nasty side of me that started to come out to play, and I had to put him back in the box because I started to not pay attention and look down and make sure that while I'm reacting and retaliating against these people and doing all this myself, I'm not walking past the line, to make sure that I am looking down, to make sure that I am still on the side of the law. And I came a bit close to it the other day. That side of me was very angry, very, very angry, still is. But I draw the line. I'm not gonna cross the line and break the law like they're doing. These people, all of them are breaking the law. Every single one of them. Lee Holt, this Dave, if that's his name, Warren, Alistair, Bobby Hughes, Bill Patterson. All these people are actually physically breaking the law. And they're breaking the law knowingly, all the while excusing it all by going, yeah, but Ian's a bad man and we want to poke him. So we're going to carry on poking him, even though we don't really know why we're poking him. And we can't really remember why we started poking him in the first place. But we do know we're poking him. Oh! What's going to happen? Just out of the blue, just like that. Keep doing the poking. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's exactly what's going to happen. Whoa! That's what's going to happen. When you least expect it. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because that's what happens with a dog. You know, and that nasty side, oh, he's a bit naughty, that scumbag. He's a bit naughty. He is. And he's not that bothered. What was I looking for? There. And like a dog, he's going to bite. When he does, it's going to come out of nowhere. And then, like a person who has sat and annoyed a dog to the point where that dog has jumped back and bit him. Don't go crying to anyone. He bit me. He bit me, he did. I poked him and he bit me. It's not fair. It's not fair, it ain't. I only poked him with a sharp stick. And he bit me, he did. He bit me. Nah. These people have messed with and are messing with my income. Not only are they messing with my income, but I have now, purposefully, I might add, not by accident, because I am one dirty, well, not me, actually, scumbag, one dirty fighter. Absolutely disgustingly dirty fighter. I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of him. And what's coming down the pipe, oh my goodness. Now the thing is, Nanny, if you're watching, oh sorry, I didn't think of you, Lorna. I do beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. I didn't think of you, Lorna. And me laughing even is not very nice. I didn't think of you, Jumpy. Was thinking of the seizures. Hope you're all right, and I didn't set one off. But you know me, I just want to. I do it for effect. And the reason I do these sort of silly little things is because I just don't want anybody in the future ever saying words like, I misunderstood. Sorry, I didn't understand. That's why I make myself look so stupid with all my silly little what's it? It's so that people can't say in the future, oh, I didn't understand, sorry, oh, I didn't realise. No, you do realise, you did realise, because Ian made it so obvious. It's unreal. So, yeah, I was saying, I know I've got to send this sign for, because it's £100, and I ain't going to get to the post office. Nanny, if you're watching, this might take a few days for the vouchers to get to you, because I've got to organise getting to a post office, but it's done. So what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea while I tell you. Right? I've dirty farted. I've done something so dirty, and I've done it right under your nose. And I've done it right under their nose. I'm going to tell you what I've done. And there's going to be a few people not like this very much, because it is really crafty. I would never have imagined when I started all this, I'd be trading this video around with me and making tea and coffee, and there would still be people there on the end of it. So I'm going to tell you what I've done, ain't I? My fat belly good. I've just lost a stone. Anyway. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So, what have I done? It's crafty, let me tell you. I've involved all of you in a way that you haven't realised. By doing what I'm now doing and all of the things I'm now doing, it means that I'll just make a cup of tea. It means that those of you that are interested, those of you, not everybody, those of you that are interested in what we're doing with the gold and the guesses and the games and the this and the that and everything, the giveaways and everything, right? So you just join memberships, and we're now doing giveaways, and only members can claim the prizes. So what do you think these people are going to be doing? These people are going to be doing their damnedest to take our YouTube account down. They are writing letters. They are trying to take our YouTube account down. So far, we've had one video removed. But they're going to do their best to take the video account down. Why? Because they're scared of it. Change Range, scared of our channel. Don't like it at all. Ian Glenn, Westminster Collection, doesn't like our channel, scared of it. Royal Mint, scared of our channel. All the crooks and the pedos out there, scared of our channel. All the people that act and behave the same way that convicted paedophiles behave want our channel taken down. They don't like my rhetoric. They don't like the way that I fight back. So how's that being crafty, I you say? How's that involving you? Well, the thing is, I wasn't joking when I said that I'm going to do my best to make our channel the best game on the internet. Right? This is going to be the best game on the internet. Our channel, what you can win. When you look at the memberships, right, you can have a membership from $1.99. I think that's the cheapest one, something like that. That's a month. That's 50p a week. You know, I mean, 50p a week. You've only got to win one of these a month, and you have more than paid for your membership. So last night we were giving these away one after the other, after the other, after the other. So, and that's just these. And I've got thousands of coins to give away. I can give coins away one after the other, after the other, after the other, to the point where people are getting sick of free coins. That's what I could do. So I intend to build a really good game because I have got the stock. I've got everything I need to do it. Everything. There isn't anything I need. Nothing. Apart from maybe a few extra hands. I could do with some staff, but I'm not going down that road, so can't have that. So I'm stuck with that. So I have to manage. Other than that, there's nothing I need. Nothing I need to make this the best game ever. And these people are interfering with that. And you lot are starting to really gel with this, right? Because it's now working. And we're getting more and more people that are members, and the prizes only go to the people that support us in a monetary way, one way or another. So memberships, shares, YouTube giveaways, Patreon, whatever. So we've all covered all bases. And people are interfering with that. And so I have to do more, they do more, I do more. Like this free game between me and you. I'm helping you and saying to you, get crafty and get each other and all that. You be a little bit skullduggerous, and I'll be skullduggerous. But we're doing it in a nice way. These people don't do it in a nice way. They're interfering with all that, and they're interfering with you now. Because if they get their way, then if I've turned this into a nice little gravy train, it's going to stop if they get their way. So I've orchestrated it in a way that they are no longer against Ian Lambert. They are no longer just against Ian Lambert. Change Range against Ian Lambert. Warren against Ian Lambert. Alistair Hughes against Ian Lambert. Bobby Hughes against Ian Lambert. Bill Patterson against Ian Lambert. All these people, they're no longer against Ian Lambert. No. No, they're against Ian Lambert. They're against Lorna Jones. They're against RJ Coins. They're against Will Smith. They're against the other Will. They're against every single person, every single member, every single person on this list. This entire list of members, they're against. Right? They're against Liam. They're against John. They're against Katie. They're against Popcoin. They're against Jeffrey. They are against everybody because they are trying their best to stop you enjoying what it is that you can get out of our channel. Whether that is a free gift, whether that is because you just like to see me there chirping away, whatever the reason that you are interested in this channel, whatever the reason that you like it, whatever the reason that you're sticking around, it doesn't matter. It means that these people are against all of you because they are now trying to stop you. They're no longer just trying to stop me. They're trying to stop you. If they get their way, there will be nowhere that you can go and win one of these in the way that you can win it with me. There will be no one putting one of these up as an instant prize. If they get their way, if Lee Holt and Change Range and this Dave, right, they'll get their way, not a chance. Not a chance this side of hell freezing over will you ever get to own that without buying it. Not a chance. Every single one of you. That's what they're interfering with now. And I'm going to make it worse than that. So that these people, they can go banging their heads, they can go shouting, they can go telling everybody what a really bad person I am. You know, the more they call me a bad man, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give more away. The more you call me a crook, the more I'll give away for free. The more you call me out for doing something that I haven't done, I'm just going to do it even more. I'll give away hundreds of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of coins. See that down there? See all them envelopes? All the way along there? All them envelopes. Right, all them envelopes. All you, that is. That's all you. And those envelopes are lining up against the wall, open, so that I can plop in the prizes as you win them and then send them all off at the end of the week. Every single item in every single envelope is now at risk. Well, not these. This is not a risk. You're getting these. But the sheer fact of us being in this position of having an enjoyable game, right, that you're enjoying, and I'm coming along, you win the prize, I pop it in the envelope, and those envelopes are picking up. For example, here's one. Whose that? Anthony Mann. Look at that. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 prizes he got last night. 9. Nanny Sue, what we got? Some gloves. Look at that. We've got a Britannia. A couple of old cartwheel pennies, a couple of 100 years old. All of this is now at risk. All of it. Everything I do is at risk. Everything I involve you in is at risk. When these people are allowed to go around and do what they're doing. Now, I'm not trying to say, oh, you know, they should all be stopped and this, that, and the other. What I think they should be stopped from doing is they should be stopped from picking on people. That's what they should be stopped from doing. They should be stopped from picking on people. You know, people like Change Range, they've got no right setting themselves up as gods, as, you know, they are the ones that everybody should listen to. No. Even they get it wrong. None of us get it right all of the time. So, I'm turning against you. So there you go. That's the way it is. The more they want to bear down on me, the more I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing, and the more giveaways I'm going to do. And if there's one thing that's winding these people up, it's the giveaways that I can carry on doing. That don't affect me one bit. I mean, we are talking about, look, in here, we are talking about, right, look, you can see how many are in them. This is just one little, I've got more than this, it's just one little thing. But we are talking about hundreds of old stuff. Who doesn't want, what is this? 1806. I mean, look at this, 1806. Right, and the only thing wrong with that coin, it's in beautiful condition, but the only thing wrong with that coin is the hole in it. Look at that. Now, the first person to write the words, yes, please, that's a member can have that. 1806. This is what they're trying to stop doing. This is what they're trying to stop me doing. First person to say the words, yes, please. Yes, please. Exact words, yes, please. You can have that. I'll put it in your envelope. That is 1806, 214 years old, that is. RJ Coins was the first one through. Yes, please, says he. So I'll put it in your thingy. It's RJ Coins. RJ Coins, there we go. So he's got another one in his envelope, look. if there's anybody else in the entire world, and I don't mean to be big-headed, right? If there is anybody else in the entire world doing anything like what we are doing and giving away anywhere like the amount of stuff we can give away, let me know, because I'm going to join. Now then, what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, look at that, look. The first person to tell me 1, 2, 3, 4 in my landline telephone number, including the code, what is the fourth number or character? Somebody tell me that, and you win an Isle of Man glistening pound. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Pound coin. Phil Corbett says the number 6. What is the fourth number or character in my landline phone number, including the code? Lorna Jones. See? Told you, you need that. Lorna Jones is right. It is 0. There it is. 01305. 0130. So we have Lorna Jones's. Has Lorna got an envelope? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No. Well done, Lorna. Let's get you an envelope ready. And they're all trying to interfere with this. Do you know? I don't know how much damage they might have been able to do or not. Because the trouble is, and as I always say, go out in the garden and try it for yourself anytime you like. Go out in the garden, get handfuls of dirt, right? Handfuls of dirt, like that, like you was the snowball, get handfuls of dirt, and then, right, sling it at a wall or a fence. Whoosh! And watch what happens. You're going to sling it at that wall and a fence, and it's going to go like that. And the dirt's going to go and it'll fly everywhere. But then just have a little walk up and just have a little look. And notice how some of that dirt sticks. And that's the old saying, when, you know, you sling enough mud, some of it will stick. And that's what, you know, so you throw mud. If you throw enough mud at a wall, you can cover a wall in mud. You know, eventually. And, you know, these sorts of things, it's important. So when people throw mud, I throw a bit. I protect what's mine in the best way that I can. Now what we're going to go for. Let's have a little look-sees. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Oh, definitely. Now this is something we were talking about last night, right? Which is the little dents and things that you get, little dents and stuff, right? And look at that one. So let's see if you can see it. Let's see if you can see that dent. Ah, there it is. Can you see it? Oh yeah, right in the middle. Can you see that? Wallop. Now, imagine what kind of a wallop that must have been to produce that, where it's bubbled on the back. It has gone wallop. right in the middle. Now, of course, there could be a million reasons for that, but when you're looking at old stuff, first thing that comes to mind is I think, oh, I wonder if that was some kind of a battle or something. So anyway, that's the first coin. Right, if you want it, that's the first coin. And then, now this one is a little bit battered, it's a little bit worn. Can you see how worn it is on the back? It is just worn through on the back, but on the front, it's got what's his chops and Napoleon III, and this is 18. It looks like either 53 or 33. Can't work it out. I don't know if you can work it out. No. That was a Zulu spear at Rorke's Drift. It could have been. It could have been. You just don't know. It was something. Did it save their life? If it was something like that, you know? Well, I suppose it must have done. It didn't go all the way through. And that one is just a really old something that somebody's put an hole in. And now, whether you can clean this up to sort of get any kind of definition out of it or not, I don't know. But all I can see is nothing. All I see is just a smooth surface backwards and forwards. There's nothing there either, definition-wise. And then this one. Now this is an old one. Look at old what's his chops there. Not very good at it. It's that, like, is it King Charles or something like that? With the, there she is, the basic Britannia that used to be. Oh, there you go. There you are. Got it? See it? So, you've got 4. I want the 8th word on the bottom line of the compliment slip if you would like this. And it has to correspond with exactly what I'm saying it's going to correspond with. So it's a bit like trying to read my mind. So what is the... Okay. Chris Dyer's got it with the word you. It says on the bottom of the newsletter, it says updates available via weekly email. Please ensure you subscribe to them and check your spam and junk. So there's some oldie oldies for you there, Chris. A little play with. I've also got those rings. I've got to find those rings. I've got some rings somewhere that we've still got. Stuff's been moved and moved and moved and moved and moved so many times. Let's have a look, see if any of you have bought any shares, memberships, or guesses. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. The shop is open if anybody wants to have a guess. And if any...
And
how to do it, Chris. Yeah, giving them as good as we get. I love those adverts. I just haven't had any time to make any, but I really love them. Oh, this is a parcel I'm excited to get. This is a really exciting parcel, and it's one you can get involved with. Now, I know what this is, but then that's because the box is split. Dun dun dun. Right. Now it's time to do a little bit of damage, eh? It's just taken me ages getting all the free entries to the silver raffles. Chris, is there a quicker way than getting one at a time, e.g. entering multiple different codes for the items? No, there isn't. The only way I know of speeding the process up, you can put like 15 or whatever on one order. Simply by quickly going through all of them and add to basket, add to basket, add to basket, add to basket, and then going back through all of them and adding the vouchers one at a time. Add voucher, apply code, add voucher, apply code. So that you've got 15 items, 15 vouchers, all on the same thingy, and then it will do it. But that's the only way I know of. And I didn't know that because of Lorna, because what Lorna was doing. Yeah, your easiest way of doing it is to get Sue to do it. Can't you talk Katie into doing it, or you know, can't you get them involved, get them doing it for you? But yes, you can do it that way. You can add to, so just add to basket, add to basket, add to basket all the way through, and then add your vouchers. So let's have a little look at this. Now, a lot of you sell coins, don't you? Hang on, let me just do it first. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. While I just get in. Just realised. First of all, what we need to do is get an envelope. We need to know how many it is. There's a reason for this. Reason for this. So, we need the scales. So I'm going to show you these in a minute. show you these. So excited. One of those. Okay, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're looking at 19, I reckon. Do it again. 98.5, 19. Quickly, not put the complement slip in, and put another leaf on it. Right. So it has to be 19. Perfect. It's a great idea. Well, you see, if you took my advice, it's that question that Alison Pucci asked. You know, Lorna's already got them, she'll message them to you, but why don't somebody get out there and open up a group? Now, I just need to come off this, so chat amongst yourselves for a minute while I just come off here to do something. You're going to like this. Not a lot, but you'll like it. We want that. We want that. And we want that. Have a chat amongst yourselves, see if you can share a few numbers. Just give me 2 seconds. Keep track product inventory. Yes. Balance options. Automatically add people. Yes. So how much is a stamp? Stamp is 115. Try and cover the bits and pieces, but shall we say 2 quid will do? Because then they're going to nick part of it, aren't they? So we need to make it. Right, we'll make it £2. That's what we'll do. Because we don't want to make a profit out of it. We just want to be able to put the money towards it to go and make a load more. Okay. Now then, you might consider this a bit cheap. Oh, I need to get the comments back on. go. My mum shredded the envelope I had them written on. The air was blue, I can tell you. Oh, poor mum. You didn't shout at her, did you? Now you go and buy her a nice bunch of flowers and you say, sorry mum, you was a wally, but I shouldn't have shouted at you. Here's a bunch of flowers. I noticed no Foxy, and that is Katie's favourite. Just done 11. 11 what? Oh, I see. Just done 11. No. I noticed no Foxy, and that is Katie's favourite. Yes. Well, you never know what Mr. Posty Man's going to bring Katie, do you? And it has to be said, Katie's my favourite in your house. Sorry. Right, now then. What am I going to do? So, can you see that leaflet? Now. See that leaflet? So I've had some of these printed up. How to win a gold proof Kew Gardens 2009 coin. Picture of the gold Kew Gardens. Ends 13th of April. It's a bit chopped off. Free entry in every prize draw by Ian P. Lambert. What they used to call in the old days. I forget what they named for it. One of you might know, but like what we call a pamphlet. But there used to be a name for it in the old days where they used to write things like this. If you had something to say, you'd write a leaflet and you'd publish it out. Win a gold Kew Gardens, win a Kew Gardens gold 50p coin, rare coin for free, inclusive of delivery worldwide. All you have to do is simply go to tgbsearchraffle.com. Here you will find this coin and loads more for free. There are tons of coin prize draws, and every single draw has a free entry with no strings and no card details required. You can buy more entries if you choose to, but the important thing is you get a free entry in every single prize draw. You can also win up to £1,000 to spend, and there's a gold coin up for grabs every week at TGBCH TV every Tuesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. If there is one thing I can assure you of, it's that this is real. People are winning prizes just about every day. There are 2 live draws a week at present, and you can watch for yourself live at TGBCH TV, 3 to 4 p.m. Tuesday and Friday. That's www.tgbch TV, Tuesday and Friday, 3 till 4. So sign up today at tgbchraffle.com to win. My referral ID is, if you sign up using it, I get £2.50. So there is a space there for you to write your referral ID if you can be bothered. Please feel free to sell or give this information away. You may also copy this pamphlet in its entirety. Use voucher code, and this is what all of you can use anyway. Every single person can have this only once. I will say this. You can use it only once, right? But it's also for new members. But members like you can also get it. So there is a voucher code: S for Sierra, F for Foxtrot, V for Victor, M for November, 3, 2, U for uniform, and the number 5. That will get you £3 off. Please note, for the voucher code to work, you must add a minimum of 3 items to your basket. Every single one of you can do it, all the mods, all the customers, everyone is entitled to that. It is a free entry code. And remember, you can get a free entry into every draw. So far, we've given away a gold-proof Mayflower £2 coin, loads of silver and rare coins, and philately. The following gold coins are to be given away over the next few weeks and months. Well, it should have said months. Rosalind Franklin, gold 50p, Boy Scouts, gold 50p, Dinosaur, gold 50p, Gruffalo, gold 50p, Peter Pan, gold 50p, Roger Bannister, gold 50p, plus loads of other silver and gold 50p and £2 coins. Please also visit changechecker.com, changechecker.org, Rawmin TV, Rawmin News. Copyright Ian P. Lambert 2020. Oh, it hurt my shoulder. See you later, Scott. So I'm just checking there. No, that's for me. Right, so no, that's for me. So I've just looked on the scales now. 19 leaflets, 1 compliment slip, because I always put a compliment slip in to say thank you, and the envelope. 19 leaflets, 1 compliment slip, 1 envelope adds up to 98 point something grams. That is a first class large stamp up to 100 grams. So I can put 1 stamp, which is £1.15, on this envelope to get it delivered anywhere in the UK, 19 leaflets. I've just put up a listing on Payhip, payhip.com/Ian. I've just put a listing up there where you can buy 19 leaflets for £2.50. Right? Now, why have I put it at £2.50? Because by the time we take out all the fees, so we take out the PayPal or Stripe fees, we take out the Payhip fees, we take out the printing costs and everything else, we should be at about level, right? Why would you give me £2.50 just to give away leaflets? I know, crazy, right? But here's the thing. If I just say, because of what's being done at the moment and because of what is being orchestrated or what they're trying to orchestrate, if I was just to say to everybody, just, you know, I'll send them to you, there's going to be people asking for leaflets that don't want them and they're going to get them through the post and they're just going to put them in the bin just to damage me. People are that spiteful, and I know that that's been talked about. So I only want them to go to people who are going to put them out. And the leaflet has been worded in such a way that you can put that leaflet on eBay and sell the leaflet. I was doing that before they took our eBay account down, and it had nothing to do with the leaflet. You put the leaflet up in ephemera, but the words will get picked up with the search. So even though you haven't got this listed in 50p's, when you put it up in ephemera, for example, and put those words in the title, then when somebody searches Kew Gardens, pardon me, they're going to come across it. You can sell that for 99p. People will pay you 99p for that. So you could actually make a profit out of the £2.50. Or you could put one in with every parcel that you send off, put your details on the back, your referral ID on the back, and you could end up getting 19 times £2.50, because you get £2.50 in your account to spend on any raffle you like. Right? I would rather send out 10 times as few of these, knowing that every single one is going to hit the mark, than take the chance on sending hundreds of these out to people who are just going to be spiteful and put them in the bin. So, if you would like to help us out on that, then all you've got to do is go over there, Payhip, look at it as a donation if you like, look at it as a way to help us out, £2.50. You get 19 of them, right? Yeah, and the reason it's 19 is because 20 takes it over the 100 grams, so I would have to put a more expensive stamp on. 13.20. Hello, good afternoon, here speaking. Hello. Yeah, I am, but you've just caught me at an indisposed moment. Can you give me, yeah, sorry. Actually, can we make it Thursday afternoon? Brilliant, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's that. So you get the idea, right? So you can, A, get your money back on that deal, but B, you're helping us out and you're getting the leaflets. And of course, I will put a leaflet out in every time I send something off to people. or you can, if I know you, then, and I'm sending you off an order, therefore it's not going to cost me any postage, you can ask me for a few more. I don't mind that. But just to specifically send it off to people and just put that in an envelope and nothing else, that's why I put it on PayHip, £2.50. So you can support us on there, get 19 leaflets and give them out to your friends. You could even be selective. Think about this. Get 19 leaflets, put your referral ID on the back, and then be selective on who you give them to. Just be completely selective on who you give them to. Give them to people that you think, yeah, they might join up to start with, so that you can guarantee getting 40 quid back on these 19, 40 quid's worth of free entries. See what I mean? So we can get that sorted. So if you'd like to do that, please go over there on the PayHip and have that and get one of these. And I'll send them to you, and then we can help each other. And you'll make a profit out of them selling them on eBay. Right? But understand, I'm not just going to send them off to loads and loads of people and take the chance that people are going to, you know, I've had people say to me, oh yeah, I'll do it for you, I'll give them a load of leaflets, and then I walk down the road and I found a public bin and there was all my leaflets in the bin. Yeah, so I'm just going to have a little chuff. I know, could be playing. Don't know what happened there. I must have touched the button. Oh, I think I hit leave. That's what I think I did. Can we play an advert while I just have a little relax a moment and drink my tea and have a little smoke?
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Cool. I'm here. I'm here. Let's just do that 1 second. Oh, look who's here. John's here. John's here. John's here. So, I'm going to come off about now. What I mate? I'm going to come off about now. And for those of you that have got eBay accounts and literally want to earn money for nothing, you know, you can speak to me and we can make it a bit cheaper so that it's good for the post and stuff like that. But you can sell these on eBay. Okay, so you've got all that. And what I'm going to do is 1:25. His lordship's just arrived. Say hello. Hello, John.
Hello. Who is it, sorry?
Everyone.
Oh,
Well,
hello,
say everyone.
everybody.
It's only about 10 of them. So we'll call it a day there. And just as a little freebie before we go, here's a cartwheel penny, 1797. Remember, they are.
Good boy.
Have a little giveaway. First person to say yes, please. Want the words yes, please? I'll put it in your envelope. You've got to be a member. First person to say yes, please.
Yes, please. I'll remember.
He's in there like Flint. Look. Chris Dyer.
There's a surprise.
Okay, thanks very much, everybody. Go over to PayHit, get yourself some guesses, get yourself some leaflets, get yourself some memberships, all that kind of stuff. You've got to be faster than that. All of you, you've got to be faster than that.
Quick draw McGraw Dyer.
I'll tell you what we do. Let's just, as a one-off, just pass me an envelope, please, and I'll give you this chair back in a second.
A what?
An envelope off the top there. Right. There's a name I don't recognise. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. The only name I didn't recognise there was Lorna Where, and we need another one for Lee Whitehouse. Right. So I'm going to give 1 to Lorna Triquare. Hello, Lorna. I'm going to give 1 to Lorna Jones. No one else say yes, please. Too late. Where's Lorna? There she is. I'm going to give 1 to Lorna Jones. I'm going to give 1 to Lee Whitehouse. And I'm going to give 1 to Corsten Coins. You're very welcome, Lorna. Nice to see you.
Bandits, rather.
Bandits, John says. Okay, so there's your envelopes. What I'm going to do with these envelopes is wait until the end of the week, and then I'm going to post them all off, and that'll make these postage a bit cheaper. So we've got a few down there. Going to have to get a bit organised. Right then, you lot. You're welcome. I'll see you later on. And remember, they're not just interfering with me from now on. They're not just interfering with me, they're interfering with you. I'm going to stop you getting all this. All right, thanks a lot. I'm going to see you later. I'll pop on later. I've got a phone call at 2. Pardon me. So I'll come on later when John goes, probably. And I'll catch a few of you out, and we'll give out a few free numbers and stuff. All right, bye for now. Thanks very much, Chris. Thanks very much, Lorna. Thanks so much, everybody, for popping in and joining us.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.